Hi there, I'm Senate Majority Leader Janae Shamp, and I'm here with victim rights advocate and the new Family First campaign director at the America First Policy Institute, Kayleigh Kozak.
It's a pleasure to be here with you today, and thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. Kayleigh is the driving force behind Kayleigh's Law, which provides lifetime protective orders for victims of certain dangerous crimes, including sexual abuse, even after the perpetrator's probation ends.
As a victim of child sexual abuse, I know firsthand the torture that victims are forced to endure in court when facing their abuser to extend their protective orders. When I was in middle school, I was sexually abused by my physical education teacher. He was convicted and sentenced to lifetime probation. After 15 years, I learned that lifetime probation did not actually mean lifetime, and that was the reason that I pursued Kayleigh's Law, to ensure that victims have protection from their abuser for their natural life. I also learned that not all sex offenders who've been convicted of committing a dangerous crime against a child are listed on the DPS public website, and that was the driving force behind SB 1236.
Kayleigh has been pivotal in strengthening Arizona's laws against the monsters convicted of sexual abuse and domestic violence. Just last year, she brought my attention to a loophole in statute that protected certain sex offenders, and we were able to get SB 1236 signed into law to address it. And I would like to send my sincerest thank yous to DPS for working so hard to update the registry and ensure that the public knows exactly who these disgusting perverts are.
Convicted sex offenders are assigned a risk level based off of a 19-question general risk assessment that hasn't been updated since 2002. Before SB 1236 was enacted, many Level 1 sex offenders who were convicted of committing a dangerous crime against a child were not required to be listed on the state's public sex offender website, leading to an unawareness among parents, coaches, teachers, and even victims themselves. Now these Level 1 sex offenders are being published on the Internet Sex Offender website because Majority Leader Shamp was willing to work with me on this critical issue.
Kayleigh is a prime example of the important role that everyday citizens play in improving our state with meaningful laws. If you want to see positive change, I encourage you to reach out to the representatives in your district and set up a meeting. The power of the people is greater than the people in power. And I am so proud of Kayleigh for her courage and tireless work in advocating for victims. And as always, my promise to you, I will continue to make pedophiles' lives hell. Thank you. Take care and God bless.